This is me. And this is the lake. And I want to learn how to swim well enough to get me from here to there, which is about 400 meters. That's about the size of 4 soccer fields. Only problem is, I can barely swim.
Today in uninteresting news, a local YouTuber decided to swim across a lake after watching 3 motivational videos and buying his first pair of goggles.
I'm on a mission to do a triathlon, but before I can even think about signing up, I need to prove to myself that I can swim over there. That is half the distance of a sprint triathlon. If I can get over there, then I will sign up for my first triathlon, and if I can't, then I guess I'm just not ready. So there's only one thing left to do.
There are 3 drills I would do if you are brand new to swim training.
Okay, let's learn some beginner-friendly swim drills.
These are our favorite drills that we would teach.
Since I don't have technique, I don't have much experience, I only have 30 days. Instead of focusing on one long session, I need to be here 3 to 4 times a week. On day 1, what we're starting with, my gym bag. What's inside the gym bag are my swimming goggles and my towel for good luck. And that's about it. Let's see, maybe we could meet some new friends. Now, even though I don't really know how to swim, I'm not sinking either. So I start simple. First drill is just learning how to exhale underwater. Then, glide and kick. And lastly, the same thing, but now turning my head to freeze. I'm trying to go from this to something like this. And then it hits me that I'm not the only one figuring this out. I get at it, I'm just kind of learning how to swim.
I suck at swimming. I don't even know what I'm doing.
We're in the right lane then.
I'm not drowning. That's what I'm not doing.
I learned real quick that swimmers don't wear these type of trunks. Now, if I'm gonna cross that lake, I need to invest in the right gear. I have officially ordered my swim gear. The thing about trunks is, I could definitely swim with trunks, but to a certain point, I'm just making it more difficult on myself. So everything that I've ordered really just to help me move better in the water, less drag, and be more efficient. And if you're a runner who's thinking about getting into swimming, I'm starting to realize how running is a lot more simpler, but definitely more accessible, because you can simply just go outside and go. You see, the average pair of running shoes is gonna run you 80 to 180, then you add some clothes, that's really all you need. Everything else you see on social media, the fancy watch, the Oakley sunglasses, the open ear headphones, yes, they're definitely cool, but they're expensive and they're not making you any faster. For swimming, this is what I bought so far, my little investment, and I would say they're pretty essential. These are jammers. They're tight swim shorts that help me move easier in the water. A buoy, I squeeze this with my legs and it helps me stay up. Goggles, for obvious reasons, and a swim cap because my hair is getting long, and all of this goes in a swim bag. Everything's ventilated and organized. If I'm gonna pull this off, I know I can't do it alone. So I ask for help. This is Jeff. And this is Kurt. They're both triathletes. The first drill is designed to learn how to use my legs, using this kickboard.
No, your feet look good on that, especially the second pass.
Then the arms. Using the buoy between the legs, figure out how to actually move forward.
You want to make it a little more specific. As you recover, you graze the water with your fingers.
And then the hardest part is breathing, turning my head and trying not to drink the pool water. I've been swimming now for 4 times a week for the last 2 weeks, and the good news is that I can now go from here to there. But to think in 2 weeks what's coming. Oh. That's where iGarden became a big part of this challenge. So this thing right here can basically turn your regular pool into a fitness pool. And as you can see, there's no installation. I literally just rolled this into swim practice, dropped it down, and immediately it just starts a current. Think of it like a treadmill is for running, but this is for swimming. Now, I wish I could say this was me, but this is Jeff, the triathlete. So the thing works for even advanced swimmers. Right now it's on a level 4, and it uses a real-time AI to keep the water flow consistent.
So what do you think? As a workout, really good. I spent like 1 minute in that, and it feels like I'm swimming hard.
What I'm actually surprised is the thing is on, and it's not loud at all.
Oh no, it's not yet.
All right, like the kids are louder. Now this is me right here, and for the first time, I finally get an idea of what open water feels like. Trying to breathe while swimming against the current. It is day 30, Sunday, 9 a.m. Before I go into the water, I kind of want to share a little update of how much I've invested so far. Starting with the most expensive item, this wetsuit, which by the way is way more expensive than I thought. Then this open water buoy, this straps onto me, so hopefully I'm not drowning. And finally, swimming headphones. For 99% of people, I would recommend the Shox Open Swim Pro. It's just that these have one feature that the others don't.
Is this to not let you...
Here you go, babe. Do a little quick test.
Can you hear me?
This works as a walkie-talkie, which means the crew can actually talk to me while I'm swimming. Now, to be clear, I didn't go from the pool to attempting to cross this lake overnight. I came out here 3 different times this week. The first day, honestly, I spent more time putting on the wetsuit than actual swimming. The second session, things went a bit smoother. I'm getting better at this. The goal for today, to get from here all the way to that first buoy. And by the third time out here, I was starting to feel a little bit more comfortable in the water. As soon as I hit start, we will go. And at that point, the goal is to make it from buoy to buoy until I reach the other side of the lake. It's simple in theory, except that there's one problem. I started it. Unlike a pool, open water feels pretty disorienting. There are no lane lines. When your head's in the water, it's just dark. You really don't know where you're going.
All right, let's go over to him.
And because every stroke is slightly uneven, you don't even realize you're slowly drifting off course.
Have you already taken a break?
This is as far as I've ever gone.
Wow. It was a little fast.
I'm just taking in this moment.
Okay.
And of course, the second I reach the first buoy, boat number 1 shows up. And to make things worse, in my head, I thought I was swimming straight. I wasn't.
Oh, again, he's going a little bit to the right. A little bit to the left. Perfect.
Right now, he was actually going more towards the shore.
That boat was making me real nervous. Heart rate's up.
Take a little breather. This is the second buoy. You have 2 more.
I didn't want to take too long because in a triathlon, the swim has a cutoff time. Most races give you about 3.5 to 4 minutes per 100 meters. And if I'm going to convince myself that I can actually do a triathlon, then I at least have to beat this pace.
You're going a little fast. Easy.
Now with Al's head underwater, he heads toward the final buoy with his friends right behind him. And he knows how close he is. It's like finishing a lap in the pool. You don't stop right before the wall. 30 days ago, even one pool lap felt difficult, but he didn't stop then. And seeing the shore now, he doesn't stop either. But stroke by stroke, he keeps moving forward, closer, closer, until finally, he makes it across. And somehow, he beats the cutoff pace too.